Bonnie and I are keeping a whiteboard, and we put things up and we take them down. Many of you know this already. We came to Central New York I came in January 1994. Bonnie came a few months later as she was finishing up a second degree. And that's when we went to St. James and Skaneateles. So we've been in Central New York now, 21 years. We love it here. We're going to stay living here. I have really good boundaries. I know I will not be an issue for the new bishop, whoever she or he may be. I will be, even though I won't be voting, I did not, by the way, do a survey in response to when all that went out. I didn't want to in any way skew it, although it ends up, I think I would have said mostly what you said. So we're going to live here, and we're going to continue to, I'm going to continue to remain available to the church. The church, even one of the things that happens to a bishop is that I'm going to say it this way, the love-hate relationship with the church as institution only intensifies for bishops. And when I say love-hate, the church, I love this church. I think the way that Episcopalians / Anglicans come at the Jesus way is magnificent. I often say to confirmands, and no analogy is perfect, but the expressions of Christian denominations to me are like ice cream. I mean, it's all ice cream, but we have our favorites. And for me, the Episcopal Church is mint chocolate chip. Because it's the best. That doesn't mean the other ones aren't great. I also love vanilla and chocolate almond and all those things. But this is mint chocolate chip. And so, this church has been an incredible blessing. The hate part, that's a strong word. It's more like the tension, wrestling part, is how the institution continually, and I'm a part of the institution, I want to be clear about this. I mean, the institution has been good, but it's the part of how the institution continues to refuse to adapt, refuses to change, wants to keep the status quo, and often gets in the way of the gospel. And all of us as leadership have to make sure that in our prayer we are remaining as open as possible to continue to be a part of the transformation of the institution so that our institution can be a vehicle of the gospel and not block the gospel, which it does. And so I want to continue to be a part of this incredible adventure. I'm really curious about what's next. I'm told by the presiding bishop's office that I will have more offerings than I could ever respond to. And, but I'm also being coached by my coach and some others. Don't do anything too quickly because you won't realize how tired you are until the moment you don't have to show up. So I want to take good care of myself. My default would be just to run right into something else. So I want to be careful about that. I do want to reclaim some of the things that are playful, like do a little more fishing. I mentioned these tracks. One of the things that I'm working on, and that's why I went to Jim Height, because he and some others in the room share a love of trains. So Bonnie and I are thinking about a time where we want to do a train excursion through Europe. And I want to reclaim something from my youth. I'm going to reclaim my guitar lessons, that's the other thing, but reclaim something from my youth. And it's going to sound so geeky, but I love it, is model railroading. And I've got all these leftover HO trains from my youth that have been in storage for many, many years. And I want to, some of that's a bit about nostalgia, but some of it's about there's lots of new stuff going on in model railroading that's changed a lot since I did it, like digital controllers and all those things. So that's some stuff I want to be about.
And maybe Grayson will like those when he visits Grandpa.
I'm counting on it.
Yeah.
I'm counting